Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Bonkekook here, aka the Lonely Achievement God, and I'm coming at you with part 3 of our Luigi's Mansion 3 playthrough. We're just gonna go ahead and jump in. We got another about 45 minutes in part 3 here. We have retrieved the professor from his painting and found some elevator buttons to explore, so we're gonna explore and figure out what is going on here. Again, be patient with me. I play Xbox quite a bit for my guides, specifically lately, and then I try to jump back into the Switch, and the controller's a little bit different, so it takes a little to get used to when I jump back in. How are you all doing tonight? We got our Friday night. Hope you all are enjoying your Friday. We're gonna see if we can't help Luigi save a couple more of his friends. And I do a little bit of light exploring here. Wandering back through places we've already been to see if there's anything else I could grab. Good news is I do not reattempt to suck up everything in the room. So we will not be spending time doing that, at least not right now anyways. Again, I'm not really sure what the currency we are collecting is for. So I'm not sure if we'll need to be grinding out currency to get it later. I discovered we have darts. I didn't realize that. Or plungers, I guess, because we are plumbers, of course. Haha, the funny thing that plumbers do. Funnily enough, I've had plumbers to my house multiple times, and they almost never are using a plunger. I don't like, I know I just glossed over it, but I don't like when games allow the collectibles to be recollected, like that painting there was, it looked like it still had a gem in it, so I opened it up, but of course it didn't, because I already collected that gem. But it still allowed me to, and I don't like when games do that. Like, let me know that I've completed it, you know? Hello, Luigi, it seems like the installation was a success. Now then, as to what that device actually does, well, it extracts map data about the floors from the elevator. Then it takes all that data and displays it on the monitor. Isn't that great? Hey, why don't you take those elevator buttons you collected and insert them into the panel?
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Luigi's like, button! And then it disappears because it's magnetically attracted to the slot. Or ghostly attracted to the slot? I don't know. What do we need an exposition for? We're just here to explore a haunted hotel. Now you're able to view the map of a new floor! There's another surprise, Luigi! That device links with the virtual boo! The map data is automatically sent to the VB, so you can view the map anywhere, anytime! If you open the map from the VB menu, you can check out an even more detailed map. Don't go forgetting about it, okay? Let me break it down for you, Luigi. The map is super helpful for exploring new floors. While you're exploring the hotel, you should hunt down the elevator buttons. No, really? Those buttons will let you reach new floors, ripe for exploration. Oh, and you might find your friends there too. Ha ha ha, they might be dead. One more thing before you go, we need to do a quick test of the VB's communication system. Open the VB with plus and select the EGAD hotline. I'm counting on you, Luigi. And then, being the person I am, I thought that was a D-pad. So I pressed the D-pad and yelled for Mario a couple of times, and then realized, oh, it's talking about that little plus key, or button. So, then we hop into the EGAD hotline, which is a virtual boy. Testing, 1, 2, 3, this is EGAD, Resident Genius. Am I coming through loud and clear? No. No, just hang up. Fantastic! It appears that the VB's communication system is working perfectly. That means you can use this to contact me anytime you need to. If you feel the need to talk to me, just do exactly what you did for the test, Luigi. I may be able to offer some advice in a tough situation. I kind of doubt that. Oh, you can also check out the log using the very same system. Let me know if that's why you're calling. Okay, testing my inventions is fun, but we should get back to work. I have a job for you. So you're able to take the elevator up to 5 floors now, right? I was actually staying in a room on that floor. There's a briefcase in my room. Could you fetch it for me, Luigi? My room number is... I'm old and forgot. You've got a map, you'll figure it out. Wait, how is it marked on the map if you don't know where it was? That makes no sense. I will never call you, ever. You don't deserve it. Okay, so I test out floor 1 just to make sure that it works. I went through all the cushions just to see if more coins spawn, but it doesn't look like they have things spawn in items that you've already cleared out. I was very upset that my blast did not get that ghost. And this one's apparently protected by his hat. And it's Halloween. Who knew that hats protected you from bright light? So I don't think I'm supposed to have gone over here yet. I managed to figure out how to get this ghost taken care of, and then I whack him all over the place. Got a couple more ghosts, and we take care of them as well. We destroy furniture with a ghost who can fly through walls. Not sure how that works, but hey, it makes for cool scenes. And then I thought this was a painting back there, but I think that's a legitimate gem, so I have no idea how to get to that. Figure that out down the road, hopefully. And I just do a little dilly-dallying here and don't actually head to where I'm supposed to. Think about going down there, and then I change my mind. I'm like, you know what? These people are here to watch me play the game, not explore aimlessly. Let's continue on. So we head up to the 5th floor.
Mario? 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 Mario?
Mario.
Mario?
Mario.
Mario?
Mario.
Mario?
Mario.
Mario?
Spin in circles until we get to the 5th floor. And Luigi's a little scaredy cat. What do we got? Let's take a look-see here. Ooh, some posters and another tree to suck all the leaves off of, but egad can't leave us alone. Oh, Luigi, I just remembered something important I neglected to mention. That Poltergeist G with 00 of yours has a new feature that I like to call suction shot. Oh, that thing I figured out without you helping me? You can use it to destroy things. Basically, you can fire it at objects and then grab it and to flip the object. And don't forget to get my briefcase, Luigi. Ha ha ha.
Bye.
I was like, fine. Let me get these leaves from this tree first. And then I fire it at the painting and can't blow the painting up, so I don't see what the point of this is. Some more coins, currency. We're gonna be, by the end of this video, we're gonna be about 2 hours in and we still have no idea what the currency is for. The poster. And then we use the suction cup mechanic. And see, me, being the explorer that I am, thought that I needed to go left. So I didn't even try to go through. I was like, I'll just leave that barrier up there. That way I can explore everything on the right, and when I'm done, I can return and explore everything on the left. Turn down here, we see another one of those vending machines that you can use the flashlight to overload and get coins out of. And of course I have to suck up all of the curtains. I don't know if money comes out of every single one or if it's just certain ones are dropping money. It looks like all of them dropped some sort of money, so. Go look through the hole in the wall, and there's floating toilet paper! Absolutely terrifying. Clearly this was pre-pandemic. We don't treat our toilet paper that chaotically anymore. May leave us. Okay. I'm assuming there is some way that you can move those, and maybe I even honestly know move to do it now and just didn't discover it, but ooh, let's call. There's never anyone at the front desk when you need help. We'll head down the hallway here, sucking down some more posters. And then Luigi gets scared because the cart just flies off. And of course, we're going to investigate every single room along our way down the hall, because that's what I do. I gotta think of something funny to start talking about during these exploration sessions when nothing is really happening. So we're gonna have quite a bit of time where I am exploring and trying to get more coins and opening all the cabinets and all that stuff, and you can only make so many jokes about that stuff. You can only make one lady sized toilet joke, and you can't just keep running back to that gag. It stops being funny after a while, even if the toilet throws a rubber duck at you. There's something so satisfying about sucking up the curtains and the shower curtain and the window curtains and having them just disappear into your poltergeist. Like, I don't know what it is, but I could just suck up curtains all day. Like the anti-HGTV. They're like, ooh, we should put some curtains on that window. I'm like, I should rip them down. I hate that. I hate that so much. In any game ever. I hate that. Where if I didn't go, you know, to the objective fast enough, the game is like, hey, do you remember what you're supposed to be doing? Yes, I know what I'm doing, game. I'm exploring. I am exploring the world you have created for me. Leave me alone. Because that's not the only time he does it. Now, I can understand if I would have, you know, if the game was more open-ended and I could get to, like, floor 7 and I had gone up there, I could be like, understand the game being like, hey, you know, my briefcase is on floor 5. But I'm on floor 5. I am going through the rooms in this hallway. And the game's like, hey, you're dumb. Go get the briefcase. Like, no. Just for that, I'm going to take a little bit longer exploring this room. Let me play the game at my own pace. Like, I'll get down to your room. But I guess the other thing is, I didn't check the map, and the map has the room I'm supposed to go to marked. And I don't understand. No, I mean, video game logic, you know. The map is magical and knows exactly where you needed to be, but in theory, you got that map from the professor and he couldn't remember what room he was in. So how am I supposed to magically go up here and know which room to explore? I was under the impression I needed to explore all of the rooms for his briefcase because he didn't remember what room it was. Now, partially, yes, that can be considered my fault, because I didn't check the map, but I don't like to check the maps. I like to explore. And the game yelled at me for that, and that is definitely a demerit against the game. You know, if you're gonna let me explore, then let me explore, and I will get to the objective eventually. I wind up firing that down the hallway, and I got really sad because I then realized, oh wait, I needed that for this gem. I better go get it. So I start running down the hallway and trigger this little mini boss. It's not really a mini boss, but trigger these ghosties. And then we'll do our best to take care of them relatively quickly. This is my third Luigi's Mansion game. I'm an expert now, right? That's how that works. But I keep running down the hall because I'm like, I need that ball. I need to get it. And I had second thoughts when I got to the steps. I was like, how the heck would it have gotten past the steps? And then, of course, got down the hall and it wasn't there, but I did notice the exclamation point up there. I was like, oh, the map is marked. That's really nice of them. And the ball reappeared. I appreciate the game doing that. Because I was afraid I was going to have to, like, go into a room or come back or, like, take the elevator back down to reload the floor. No, typical video game stuff. What do we got in here? Ooh. We got a ghost brushing his teeth, looks like. And his butt. Very minty butt. And then back to the teeth. I mean, why get two separate brushes for that? Seems like a waste of money. Ooh, we got the golfing room. I wonder who... Is this, the room to advertise the new Mario Golf game. Speaking of Mario Golf, Camelot Games, in Nintendo, if you were out there, I request more of the Game Boy Advance Mario Golf and Tennis RPGs. I loved those games so much. It makes me very sad that the iterations of Mario Golf and Tennis since have been more just arcadey, play golf, play tennis without any storylines attached to them. I so much enjoyed, and they were on the Game Boy Color too, I think. There were... It's been such a long time and I'm getting old now, but I played those so much. Hey, we got our toothbrush and butt brushing ghost here. But yeah, I wish that they would go back and remake those. Giving you the storyline, the RPG feel of going through, playing different golf courses, leveling up so you could face Mario in a golf game, or face Mario in a tennis match. You know, like, love it. I replayed those over and over and over again, and I keep getting excited whenever a new Mario Tennis or Mario Golf is announced, and then I keep getting disappointed because they're probably never going to go back to the RPG format for them, and it makes me sad. I don't even know if Camelot is still around. If you are, please make a Mario Golf and Tennis title. I got tripped up here because I was unable to move and didn't know how to get out of it, and so I actually miss out on the bat, although I'm pretty sure that blast of light should have got him. I was quite upset at that. I get very sad when I miss things, so I missed that golden bat, and it made me sad for the rest of this playthrough. I'm joking, but you will notice that when we go into the bathroom and come back out into this room, I try to run to the hole that the bats flew out of to see if I can get the golden bat to spawn again. Broken toilet. The lady must have got angry at that one. Well, let's throw a few more lady toilet jokes in there. Whatever. So we got a broken mirror. I wasn't sure if there's a way for me to do anything with this, because there was a block of copper, I think. I don't know if it was gold or not, but it was behind that, and I was figuring I have to be able to move that mirror, but nothing I did would let me move it. And then I found the little secret room back here, so we do some more exploring. And there's a gem on the right side. And just because of the perspective, I can tell that things are coming through to this room from the other room there, but I have no idea that there's an entrance there. So I start doing the plunger thing, and I'm like, oh, maybe this will open up the room. Nope, it spits bills out in the front. Nice thing. Not complaining about money raining from the ceiling. I am quite concerned at how much money is littering everywhere in this mansion. It occurs to me now that I probably should have tried to figure out how to get the broken toilet and throw it into the mirror, but maybe we'll try that if we ever return to that room. Back here. Like, oh, I can't get back to that room. Whatever will I do? So we destroy this box, get all the coins from that. And then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I can just... Oh, there's a gap there. Whoops. Perspective is a big deal sometimes. I understand that the perspective of the game makes it difficult to see that, so I'm not too upset about it. It would be kind of nice for them to offer like a 5 to 10 degree shift in the camera, though. I don't know if that would be possible, but... See, I run over here. Give me my golden bat. I miss it. I didn't get to explode it. Another room down. We have made it to the exclamation mark. Oh, there's a French ghost maid. Just dusting. And she sees the suitcase. And we make noise and she's like, what do I do? I'll eat it. And then she really shouldn't have been able to go through the wall there, but she does. And then we got a room to explore. You know me, can't pass that up. I might be able to get like another 50 coins out of this room. Explore the room as best we can. Destroy things as best we can. And, ooh, money. And it looks like our professor had a balcony to go out to, which is weird to me. And he also has something hidden under the mattress. That's probably why he just told us to come and get the briefcase. Didn't want us to see what... Yeah. Hey, Luigi, sorry, I was busy and just got back to my desk. Did I miss anything? A ghost maid took off with it. That won't do. No, that won't do at all. Don't just stand there. Get after her.
Bye-bye.
Now, again, that might have been an auto trigger. But it just makes me feel like the game's like, you're dumb. What are you doing? Go chase after her. Like... You've given me this room to explore, and, you know, and there's money that comes out of everything, and then I'm getting yelled at for, you know, exploring everything. It just seems a little disrespectful. I will go save your briefcase. If there was a timer up in the corner of the screen, I would have gone to save the briefcase already, but there isn't. And I had no idea what this was, so I fired it as far away from me as possible. And of course, it was a money potion, I guess. I don't entirely know how that works. Kinda doubt Professor Egad knows how that works. Now we'll go check out the balcony. Your money flower that you can bloom with your exploding flash of light. Pretty sure that's from older games too, and I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, it's not realistic that I'm aware of, but it's cool. Kept picking up that watering can though. Look at the view, it's so pretty. And there's a ghost. Didn't really get the idea that our professor was a stargazer, though. Maybe this was already sitting here when for visitors to look out, and not implied to have been something that he brought along. Okay, fine, we've explored everything. Oh wait. No, we haven't. There's a bathroom to explore. Luigi will get scared by a mechanical thing. I missed bills on the floor. I'm a terrible person. Oh. I missed the bills that came out of the shower curtain. I feel awful now. Makes me sick to my stomach. Those poor bills just wanted to be captured, and I ignored them. And they just poofed out of existence. Never to be coveted by an evil businessman. Or a ghost. Ghosts show up, and we'll take care of them just like we do all the rest of them by cowering in fear and accidentally destroying them with a light. You actually get some sort of achievement here. I haven't seen the list that indicates where those are, but we got some sort of checklist completion for destroying a second ghost with the ghost slam. So I'm not sure if there's a list that they didn't tell me about or what. I'll have to explore that when I get back into the game next. And we run into the maid, and of course, just like the blasts that we can do to open up areas, I completely forgot about being able to fire those. Or I didn't even make the connection that I might be able to fire them at her. I was trying to hit her with items. And so eventually the game's like, well, you're stupid. We're just gonna let her fly away. Oh, hey, remember that game mechanic I told you about on this level? You dummy, why didn't you remember that exists? And he's right, I should have remembered that existed. But luckily, we've already explored all of the rooms, so this portion of the video is going to be relatively quick. Silly me, I thought she went into the bathroom.
Hello?
By the way, Luigi, here's a fun bit of trivia for you. Every time you go through a door, all of your progress is saved, but it might not be if you move too quickly from door to door to door to door. You get the idea. I'd say waiting 10 seconds should do. You know what they say, patience is a virtue. Keep up the good work. So basically, autosaves are a thing. Every time you enter a door, the game saves. She's hiding. How dare she? Smack, smack, smack. And she flies out of the room. And I didn't know what that meant. I thought she would continue on to the next room. And then I wandered into here, and there were regular ghosts, and I was very upset. Well, we took care of him like the Luigi's Mansion professionals that we are. But I am now very confused because she flew down from the room we were in. And so I assume she might be in that room with the ghost tossing toilet paper, but I had no idea how I was supposed to get there. I was like, do I, you know, fire the plunger to the side of this? Maybe I can move it. and I move it by farting really loudly. So I go to check to see if she's hanging out in there with him, and it doesn't appear that she is. But the game doesn't do a great job there of letting you know where she goes. So I was like, well, is she in this hallway? Now we're going to open this other side. Oh, it turns out I can't move that. I'm not strong enough yet. So now we need to go find her, and since we have nowhere else to go, assumedly she is back down the hall. So I go all the way back to the first room, thinking she must have returned to restart the cycle of rooms. And then I remembered I never did the stuff, the shiny eyeball painting down here, or explored the rooms down here. Then I was curious. In a second here, I back up and I'm like, oh, is that a door or a window next to me? Guess it's a door or a window, but I was trying really hard. Oh, we got some more money out of the vents. Like, seriously, how many old rich people stuck their money in the vents over the years? And so I run back into the exclamation mark room thinking the ghost is there. Nope. And then the game's like, hey, there's this thing that we can tell you. Use your UV, or the dark light. I call it UV, but use the dark light. And you can look to where the ghost was. So I was trying to find her trail, but it only makes, like, on the doors. It leaves a path when she goes through the door. But that was the last door she went through. So it left a mark there, and then she headed somewhere else. So now we have to go right back down the hallway and use it on other doors. I don't see one on that one, so we move down to the next one. And there she is. And this is the end of the road for our French maid ghost. And Luigi does a dance. And we have our briefcase. So I tried starting, I was like, I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna blast this thing onto it. That'll open it. And I got very confused and was very happy when that exploded because I thought I made things a lot more difficult for me. The briefcase is ours.
Hello?
Ooh, and we got a new button. The third floor.
Luigi. Oh, yeah.
It seems that you've also acquired a new button, along with my briefcase. Well done! Come on back to the lab! I don't know if I want to. You've been very mean to me.
Oh.
So, another video or a cutscene of the button magically placing itself into the hole. Ghost magic. It's the scariest type of magic. It's like, hey, you can go to the third floor, but don't you dare. Don't you dare. You bring me my briefcase right now.
Mario.
Says the guy who couldn't escape King Boo without my help. So we got 6,200 currency. We will head on over to the lab, and we will probably, I was like, oh, this is almost perfect timing. I'm trying to do 45-minute episodes or so, and we're at 40 minutes. Perfect. And then he talks for 5 minutes.
Whoa.
This is what I wanted. The time has come to use it in battle. I'm too old to be out catching ghosts by myself. Rather than give up on my pursuits, I thought I'd create a helper. It's the latest invention. It's Luigi? Wait, did you develop a goo version of me? Because I'm under the impression that it's a goo version of me because I'm using it. Like, shouldn't it be a goo version of you if you're using it? Or is it just a kale smoothie and you're messing with me? Luigi, let's practice a bit. Follow me outside. Kind of creepy that he made a goo version of me to keep around. What are your real feelings towards me, Professor?
But
I mean, Luigi is having less luck with Daisy than Mario does with Peach, so maybe he should take the professor up on his advances. And then the professor turns out to be the villain of this episode. Ha ha ha! I have trapped you. But it's actually just teaching us how to use Luigi. Which makes sense. I've seen those holes in the floor all over the place. But wasn't entirely sure what they were for. His body is incredibly soft and malleable. Okay, that's enough for this episode, folks. So I couldn't see that there was water on the floor, so I just disintegrated. So I run all the way around, and then I'm like, ooh, that's the thing I need to touch, and then apparently there's water next to it, so I immediately die again. Don't worry, I will get it this time. Because he also has the poltergust. And then I free myself, and the cage drops on me as I walk out. Just kidding, I'm safe. We're done with your training, at least for now. Let's go back to the lab. Nice work, very impressive, I must say. That reminds me of something I've wanted to tell you. I love you. I've been running the sensors, and they've detected the presence of a mysterious building. The ominous-looking tower is very close. Don't worry. Your friends will be fine. And I've already managed to create a travel system over to the other weird building. A scare scraper. Yeah, no offense, guys and gals, but I don't do multiplayer much, so we will not be touching that or the Scream Park during our playthrough here. Head to the elevator and take it to 3F. And that is it, ladies and gents. That is the end of part 3 of our Luigi's Mansion 3 playthrough. We met some new friends. We sucked up some ghost maids. And we now have a goo partner that we can bring to life whenever we want. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let them know, or let me know down below. But if not, I will see you guys next time.